So I'm actually going to try and restore this by cleaning up the face that mounts on the front of the oil pump. This is very difficult to mount in the chuck because it's got an oddball shape, but let's see if we've done it. Okay, that seems to be flat. So now what I've done is I've coated the surface with some engineering glue. And I've written a Python program to snake backwards and forwards above the workpiece. So each time it's going to go down by 1/10 until I see it making a mark on the engineering glue. And that's when I know that the tool is just going to touch. Now the reason for this is this workpiece obviously isn't completely flat. It's a landscape, and it's got a Mount Everest somewhere on it. And that Mount Everest is maybe 1 or 2 thousandths above the surface. And so I don't know where that is. So what I'm going to do is lower the tool until it just starts to touch wherever it starts to touch. So that'll make sure that I know exactly at what Z value to start cutting. So let's try this out. I just heard a touch. Okay. So I heard a touch at a Z value of 3.9 thousandths. It's 39 tenths above the workpiece. And I cannot see where it is, but I did hear it. So that is the point at which we can start machining. Okay, so now I've set my feed rate to machining speed, and I'm going to run from where the Z left off. I'm going super slowly with a super fine cut because this is very lightly clamped in the chuck. So I just heard it touch somewhere, I don't know where that is. It's such a fine touch that you actually can't see it because you can't hear it. So somewhere on that surface, Mount Everest has been chopped down. Okay, so you get the idea. So I'll bring it back when it starts taking off some real metal. Okay, so with the coolant on, you can see absolutely nothing. So I've stopped it at 6/10. And the surface seems really smooth. So this is a tenths indicator. So this came out perfectly. All the scratches and gouging marks from the debris that was in this engine before had cleaned up. If I touch it, it is glass smooth. So it feels no different from a sheet of glass, literally. The reason for the strange patterning is because this tool cuts twice when it passes over at high speed and a very fine depth of cut. It cuts once when it comes over, and then on the back it cuts again. So this has created a very strange surface finish. But so it's not optically flat, but rest assured it is glass smooth, and this is a perfect job. And I only took off 0.6 of a thousandth off the finish. So that means that this is perfectly functional, and this oil pump will work perfectly.